Hello, you second-hand copies of that South Park first-person shooter game. Do you remember that? That's good nostalgia, isn't it? Hello, I'm Jim Sterling, and this is Joe's Diner. It is... Now, this is going to blow your fucking minds. This is a horror game on Steam. I know. It's a first-person horror game on Steam. But let's play it, shall we? It's a game about a diner, as you can see. Owned by Joe. If you could believe that. Such a thing is possible. It is. It's by Uig Entertainment. How exciting for us. And Viz Games. I think that's a V.
Somewhere along the old Route 7, in the middle of nowhere,
War has changed.
built on the remains of an old Native American cemetery, is Joe's Diner.
War has changed was Metal Gear Solid, wasn't it?
It is likely you would have never heard of this place in your life,
Fallout is War never changes.
had you not been sent there as a vacation replacement for a month.
This reminds me of a Fallout intro.
Clear all the tables and make sure it's quiet during the night shift. That's what the instructions said. But there was a little hitch. Something they forgot to mention. The cemetery underneath Joe's Diner was also the final resting place of two great chieftains.
Oh my god, we're going with an Indian burial ground story.
In life, Grimfeather and Laughing Bird hated each other and did their utmost to make each other's life a living hell.
It worked the other way around.
Even in death,
Grim Laugher.
Laughing Bird could not resist the temptation to rob his former rival well-deserved peace,
Bird Feather.
and will use any means at his disposal.
Oh.
Night after night, he does everything he can to make as much clamor as possible and drive Grimfeather crazy, which is the very last thing you want to, and will, experience. Once Grimfeather gets angry, he takes it out on anyone nearby.
The voice actor changed where he recorded that line. It was a very different line from the others, quality-wise. Anyway, here we go. So we've got to stop Grimfeather being upset. What? Okay. There's $8 on Steam, if you do watch it and decide you like it. You need to clean all the tables. Okay. Can I move? Okay, make sure it's quiet in the diner so nothing disturbs Grimfeather, the old chieftain. Right. When do I move? Use the WASD keys to move. Alright. Maybe I can't move yet. Maybe we've got to go through. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So, that's a noise meter down at the bottom there, I guess. Who leaves all of their burger and onion rings? What kind of prick? Okay, I was too busy worrying about moving to know where I put the trash. Oh. Okay, that's the office. Alright, hold on. I don't want to upset Grimfeather. So I can't pick up any more stuff because I picked that bottle up. We also don't want to... Oh, there's some laughing there. Right. Trash can. It's making that noise. There we go. Okay. So it's thematically similar to Five Nights at Freddy's in that you're looking after a place of business after hours and trying to stop bad things from happening. But oh, some laughing there. But obviously it's mechanically quite different, you know. Certainly an attempt to do something original with it. It's actually a clever idea, really. All told. It's got mixed reviews on Steam, but it's not awful. That bloody laughing bird. Why I oughta. Jesus Christ, the kitchen's a state. Why is there just an unshelled crab on the grill? Terrible. Joe's Diner's a shithole. Have a word with Joe. What's that? TV remote. It's good to scope out where these things are, so as to sprint a little bit. We can afford to. Oh, there we are, see? TV's on, now we know where to turn. Alright, I'm turning. Look, there, not an issue. Not an issue, sir. There we are. It is, of course, April Fool. Oh, we survived the night. Hooray! It is, of course, April Fool's Day today as I record this. There'll be none of that stuff from me. Don't worry, you're in safe hands with your old pal Jim Sterling. I don't begrudge people having their lovely fun on April Fool's, but it's just not for me. I used to try and get involved with that kind of thing. And I used to work at Destructoid. They used to have good, like, where they'd reskin the site. They don't really do that anymore, but they used to, like, fully redo the site. That was fun. Like when they did Detoid Analog, when all the news stories were handwritten and scanned. And when they became a Fox News type site with a whole bunch of exaggerated stories and stuff. Alright, hold on, let me get these chips. But they stopped doing that, and then I kind of tried to carry it on with just bullshitty stories, which, you know, at the end of the day, April Fool's jokes are just lies. You know, and again, I don't begrudge you having fun with it. Have fun with it. With my blessing, have fun with it. But I don't have the not into it really. What's buzzing? Is it in here? No, it might be around there. Yeah, that's the fridge. Must be around here somewhere. Ah, ice cabinet. The game's fairly simple, especially once you know, work out where things are that make noise. I mean, we know where the telephone is, we can see a vacuum cleaner here. I can sprint here. It's actually fairly uneventful. That might be the issue. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's is a little less scrutable, but there's a bit more going on as well. Those reflections are really overzealous. Overzealous window reflections. Says I. Okay, any more? Any more? People don't really eat here. These are just where the tables are. I haven't even looked at the bogs. I don't know if there's trash in here. What a tit. At least this game admits what, at least this game admits what these ghosts are like. Because you watch something like Paranormal Activity, and most of what's going on is just petty, childish harassment. Like, it's a good job the ghost's invisible. Because otherwise you'd be like... Like, try and imagine an actual dude there, like a ghost-looking dude or a demon or something, giggling as it pulls the sheets off people while they're asleep, or puts a chair on a ceiling. You know. So, it says time 0 at the top, so I think we're okay. I think all we've got to do now is just put out the various noise fires as they noise happen. Went to see the doctor yesterday. Mostly follow up from the allergic attack I had on last week. Took loads of my blood. My arms are covered in bruises because apparently I am just a terrible stick. Like, you can't. I made a mention of it on Jimquisition, and you know, being the Jimquisition persona is very arrogant and everything. Turned it into this, you know, tale about how awesome my veins are, that they're hard to find. It's not really that awesome because I have bruises on inside my elbows, top of my arms, tops of my hands. One on the knuckle of my little finger, top knuckle, because it was the only place where they could find a decent vein yesterday. That's just red as fuck, red and bruised, red and purple. But the plus side is, relatively clean bill of health. I mean, obviously, aside from being a fatty fat, blood's all good. Kidneys are good. That had me worried because they told me at the hospital, they were all, oh, your kidneys are abnormal. And they wouldn't tell me what that meant. Of course, I get told yesterday, you know, there's a more than decent chance that they were abnormal because, hey, I'd gone into shock when the hospital took my blood. What the hell is that? It's not here. You know, blood sugar was through the roof at the hospital, but that's because they filled me with steroids and the anti-allergy stuff that I can't remember the name of now. Wait, that's a sink sound. I was thinking of a frying noise, but no, water. There we go. Well, we know where the phone is. Oh wait, yeah, that's a different phone. It's a more modern phone. There we are. But, yeah. So, I've been actually quite scared for the past week. Worried about the kidney thing. Especially because, you know, quite famously, Kane Monster Energy used to. Stopped after then and haven't picked it back up and don't intend to. Oh, that's the water again. Keep thinking, like, fat fryer noise. And then, you know, got checked out yesterday. Everything's normal, so I'm happy with that. Still, you know, working on improving everything. Once I got out the hospital, you know, wanted to change things. So still getting horrible headaches because of the caffeine withdrawal, but it's going to be worth it. Drinking a lot more water, not feeling like I'm dying all the time, feeling pretty good. Gonna, you know, stop eating my weight in Pringles. Okay, get this Play-Doh mess here. Well, one good thing about this game is I can just sit here and idly chat with y'all today, rather than concentrate on anything. Right. Well, that's the quietest vacuum I've ever heard. Alright, one more. There we are. Bolo fruit. Okay, so what we've got to do now is just wait the rest of the night. Yeah. It's not that funny. You say well done, it's not particularly challenging. How many of these shifts have we got to do? I mean, eventually I'm just gonna let the fucking noise happen. Okay. Loop. be a bit more reckless. We can afford to be. Fucking hell, stay open just a little bit. Just stay open enough for me to, like, put trash in and get out. Because that's just annoying otherwise. We are caning through this. Computer noise. Well, I say computer noise. Old fucking modem. To the office. Oh. There. Oh, that's some writing. Right. Okay, vacuum cleaner. Oh wait, no, there's something else. Ah! Hand dryer. Classic. Classic ploy. There. Pick up a casserole. Okay, with the old phone. Yeah, this is... yeah, alright. Ah. Alarm clock. Oh god, it's all go at Joe's Diner tonight. Right, now, where is the rest of the food? Right. Come here, bottle. D&D's going well. So we'll talk about a little D&D. So we're in Eberron right now. Really liking my fighter, Cozard Kraid. The dual-wielding champion fighter I made is working out very well from a gameplay perspective. You wouldn't think that, like, I wanted something really simple, and champion is as simple as it gets, but it doesn't feel like... on paper, it doesn't look very effective. I mean, you look at the other fighter spin-offs. Where's the other meal? Another bit of trash. I better keep walking past it. Because, you know, all you really get from that fighter build is, you know, Battlemaster gets all these different combat maneuvers, you know, disarms and shoves and trips and all this. And Eldritch Knight, of course, gets magic spells. And all the champion really... you didn't clear all the champion, you have to repeat the night shift. Oh, good. Couldn't find where that other one was. As I said, I bet I probably walked over it a lot. But yeah, so the champion is quote-unquote boring. You get, you know, 19... you critical hit on a 19 and 20 instead of just a 20. But that makes a big difference, I found. Because especially now I'm dual-wielding... like, that bonus attack, I've rolled so many 19s on that bonus attack. What we're going to do is we're just going to make noise and see what happens. So yeah, I'm hitting more often and critical hitting with more regularity, and it's just fucking awesome. I'm someone who likes to roleplay way more than fight, but I'm really enjoying fighting in this. Yeah, alright, yeah. You're going to make us sit... you... piece of shit.
Built on the remains of an old Native American cemetery.
That's unbelievable.
Is Joe's Diner.
Yeah, I know.
It is likely you would have never heard of this place in your life.
Yeah.
Had you not been sent there as a vacation replacement for a month.
Yeah. Big time, mate.
clear all the tables and make sure it's quiet during the night shift.
So yeah, really enjoying battling. We actually...
That's what the instructions said.
We ended up into a... We went into a Thranish
There
fortress.
was a little hitch.
And
Something they forgot to
slaughtered
mention.
23 soldiers because they tried
The
to arrest
cemetery
us for
in
espionage.
Diner
And we just spent
was
5
also the
years in the
final
dread
resting
hold.
place
5 years
for
in
two
jail. We
great
weren't going
heroes.
back.
In life, Grimfeather and Laughing Bird
My character
hated
has a
each other
particular grudge
and
against
did their
Thrain
utmost
because
to
they
make
did
each
him
other's
dirty.
life a living hell.
He used to be a gladiator for them and they tried to
Even in
assassinate
death,
him because he was too
Laughing
popular.
Bird cannot resist the temptation to rob his former rival well-deserved peace, and will use any means at his disposal. Night after night, he does everything he can.
We're heading
to make
into
as much clamor as
the
possible
Bornlands
and drive
now
Grimfeather
in our
crazy,
campaign
which is the
for
very
our
last
city-state
thing you
of
want to
Greygast.
and will experience.
That's going to be fun.
Once Grimfeather gets angry, he takes it out on anyone nearby.
Yeah. God, for a game in which nothing happens, this is going to be one of my longest gameplays. Right. Right. There's no coffee in the morning. Or I have coffee with decaf. But no real coffee in the morning is, so, oh my god, you make us sit through this as well. Bad move, Joe's Diner. Bad, you're turning me into a Joe's Whiner. Mate. Matey boy. Matey shenanigans. Right. You know me play? Good. Right. That goes on. That goes on. That goes on. Oh.